All right, so what's up, guys? I'm fucking tired.
You can't yawn on this shit, dude.
Sorry.
We're airing this to the public.
I'm tired as fuck, and I have some one-on-one calls today, but I wanted to have a quick call with Tom to talk specifically about his like using VAs to automate your business. So this is eCom Tom. You guys should know him. I have like 6 or 7 videos with him so far. There's a link to his YouTube channel in the description, and I think there's a link to a course and some other stuff, but we'll talk about that after. So Tom, explain. So what is interesting about Tom is that like when I started dropshipping on eBay, I was like all proud about how hard I'm grinding and all this bullshit. And I wasn't hiring no one to do the shit. And you were just the opposite. You fucking just jumped into eBay dropshipping, hired a ton of people, and then figured it out and went the other way.
Yeah.
So, like, why, first of all, and like, just talk a little bit about how that process went, what type of mistakes you made, but why? First of all, why did you initially just like, fuck this, I'm just going to hire a ton of people?
Well, I mean, initially I realized that, well, I mean, I followed drop shipping like a lot of people do. They follow it kind of for a while before they get started. And basically I was seeing that there was a huge bottleneck at the point where, like you're saying, you're all proud of doing your own work and whatnot. And there's a huge bottleneck of people trying to do their own work. And I just like, you can't do your own work for everything that needs to be done in this business. There's just too much to get done. And
Right.
like
If you're trying to scale to make 10, $20,000.
yeah, if you're trying to take this seriously and it's more than just a hobby, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, first off, when I made this this VA course, it's basically I tried to make it, I mean, I made it towards eBay drop shipping because that's what I do, but I tried to just make it obvious that you can use a VA for anything. Like I highly suggest to all my friends all the time that you should just have a VA, like doing anything in your daily life, like whatever you don't want to do. Like, oh, I have to do this daily task, I'll just hand it off to them. But
So
I
first
realized
of all, there are 20 fucking people watching this video, and none of y'all fucking people like the video. Like the shit. And it's Saturday morning. We're putting in some work for you motherfuckers. Anyway, go ahead.
7 days a week, baby. But
Yep.
I noticed the bottleneck was you trying to do your own work or me trying to do my own work. And first off, I hated the whole sourcing thing. I mean, obviously I wasn't good at it. So I learned it to a degree, but then I was just like, I'm going to hire it out and then we're going to learn as we go. So I hired a VA for literally, I hired 2 VAs for literally a month sourcing items. And I had no idea what I was doing. I remember my first VA asked me, Tom, what items shouldn't we list? And I was like, I don't know, dude. Like you worked for somebody else. Like, shouldn't you have known these things? And I didn't even know what Vero was at that point in time. So I'm just like listing whatever, getting in trouble, like all this stuff. And then over time, I realized, okay, we're going to streamline this. We got to make it better. And then we found, you know, just common practices over time. I've had VAs now, I think, for 14 months. So there's common practices that you should have for VAs and how to hire them and how to go about getting new ones and more of them. And just making the training easier, risk mitigation, making sure that you don't get like your whole entire bank account stolen from you, everything like that. I mean,
Right.
So we cover it basically it all in the course. And I just wanted to, it seems like it's the biggest, for me, it was, I just like taking risks. So I'm going to jump into it and I'm going to hire somebody and go, oh, all right, we'll figure it out later. But it seems like a lot of people,
similar.
yeah, and I know you are. And it seems like a lot of people's biggest sticking point is like getting to the hiring process or like, how do I hire? How do I go about it? And then like they're scared that they're going to get scammed or something like that or get their credit card stolen. So I tried to address all of that in the course and make sure that it's as easy as possible for people to go ahead and get them.
So guys, there's a link to the course in the description. How much is the course?
It's $99 for the first 20 people that sign up. Then we're going to raise it, I think, to $147.
Okay,
so
okay.
We've had last night. So I launched the course by accident yesterday and I was scheduled a live. I scheduled a live and I didn't realize that that link was live at that point in time. And before I even went live, 3 people already bought it. And I was like, Jason's looking at his phone. He's like, dude, we just sold the course. I'm like, we haven't even launched it yet. What? Like, and then I realized that that was definitely my fault. But
so how many VAs do you have right now?
Right now I have 6 and I've hired them through multiple different channels of getting VAs. So a lot of people think only go through onlinejobs.ph or Upwork or whatnot. But I mean, I've used a lot of references and I've just had people contact me on Facebook. My most recent one contacted me on Facebook. I liked her attitude. I was like, how much does it cost to fucking poach you from who you're working for right now? And I just took her. So I
And
mean,
how much do you pay these guys on average?
so I mean, for the more salaried type, not as skilled work, it's $2-3 an hour. But I don't really go hourly on stuff like where it's listing and sourcing items and stuff like that. That's more of a salary. And then for customer service, we pay $4 an hour. But I also got a connection with this guy named John Miles who offers this it's called iWorker, and it's a VA agency. And I was always real skeptical about these agencies, but I had a almost an hour-long conversation with this guy 2 days ago, and he was pretty damn thorough, like to the point where I was like, this guy he's not messing around. He's not like the guy in the Facebook group promoting his VA agency that that he has no idea what he's doing. This guy, it's a legitimate operation. He only hires Venezuelan people, and because their economy is fucked right now.
Yeah, they're super fucked.
Yeah, like worse than Nicaragua, I would say.
Yeah, because I feel bad because I had to fire a Venezuelan designer recently.
Yeah. So he said he only hires Venezuelans.
Go ahead.
So that you can hire people through that at $5 an hour, and that's a premium cost, obviously, but they're already vetted out virtual assistants.
Wait, someone asked how they apply for the discount. What? It's at $99 right now, right?
Yeah, it is. The discount's already there.
So the link, Nate.
Oh, you have the discount in your description right now. That's what it is.
Yeah, so the link is in the description and it's discounted already. So buy that shit, and it's for 20 people, so it might jump up to 150.
So we're expecting to sell at least 20 by the end of the day. I mean, we're already at I think 10. So.
Ah, fuck. Okay. And I just jumped on to get this live done real quick. And when you're going into Amazon dropshipping, you're going to use VS for that? Well, yeah, you use VS for that.
I've already done it. So that's the girl that contacted me on Facebook, and she seemed very thorough. She's like, how do I get my boss's eBay dropshipping business to start up? He's not giving me any direction. I'm like, I got you. Don't worry. Fuck him. Work for me. And you're going to be doing Amazon dropshipping now. So I gave her, this girl is smart, dude. I gave her literally one video. And I explained, this is how you're going to snipe items or find items on Amazon. And they're only going to be from Walmart for now. This is the only source we're going to deal with. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to put in this spreadsheet. Get me 10 items by the end of tonight. I'm going to look at them. If you follow the rules, you're hired. And that's what I did. And she's been working for me for about 4 months. Quiet, dude. She's quiet. I kind of forget she's there sometimes. And then she'll just come and chime in and be like, oh, Tom, I need to get paid. I'm like, okay. And I have 1,000 Amazon items sourced for me already. I've only listed 100. I've only listed 120 of them, and I've already sold $5,000 on Amazon.
And what the fuck was I gonna ask you? What do you use to manage these guys?
I mean, just myself. I haven't really put too much work into the programs of managing and stuff like that. And I know Tony probably has a ton of programs out there. Yeah,
Tony's a fucking psycho.
Tony's the program master, and I would really like to pick his brain some more, but he's going to go to Asia and stuff. But
yeah, so he would be here. So what is it? You think you guys could come at the end of January? So we're thinking about doing from the end of January to the end, like maybe the third week of January to the third week of February.
I could
because he wants to go to Asia in March.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that would be better for him to be there. I think it would be awesome that he's there.
Yeah, he needs to be there because he has helped me automate a lot of my stuff.
Nate, you bought the course. Thank you very much. I think we're friends on Facebook. If not, add me, and then I'll add you to the private group.
So you have a private group separate for the video.
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest things that I think about any course should have is a private Facebook group for each course. And I know that there's some other people out there that mix and mingle the two courses together, and they'll put them in the same Facebook group. And I don't think that even makes sense. I mean,
really? Who does?
I mean, Paul does that. So
really, I didn't know that.
It's added to the same group.
Yeah, well, I haven't done a video with Paul in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
But so yeah, I'm down to come down whenever. I mean, I have no real schedule anymore.
Well, good, because I wanted. Okay, well, let me figure that out because and remember you were thinking about like maybe coming to Nicaragua for a longer time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down after this lease or whatever. I mean, it really depends, but I would like to be there for a longer period of time. Yeah, so
I'm thinking about opening like a full-time drop shipping house here.
That's a great idea. Get Rico to buy it. He's really into buying one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So let's do this, Tom. What are you doing today? Today's Saturday.
Yep, I'm working, and then I mean, I'm busy at like 4.
Okay, I want to go live with you again and talk more about the shit.
Yeah, when you're free.
I have a call for like an hour, and I'll hit you back, and we'll go live again.
All right, I'm gonna move my entire setup from my room into my working space across the street, and then I'll get ready.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool, dude. So, guys, we'll remember. So, only there are like what 9 more spaces at 99. So
yeah,
you guys
because Nate just bought it. Nate, the private group is separate. There's 2 different private groups. There's one for the discount's already there, Clarabelle. It's $50 off. So, Mark, you do have a thing in the description that says discount code. You just have to get rid of that. But
I know the discount code. The discount code is for the other course.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see that there. Yeah. So, Nate, just add me on Facebook, and then I'll add you into the private VA group. There's 2 different groups for it. And I also plan on gathering a list of people. Like, if you have a shitty VA, what I want to do is gather a list of people that say, hey, this VA sucks, and then gather a list of VAs that are like, just shitty VAs, so that everybody is like warned about it.
Okay.
That's the overall goal for this.
All right. Well, Tom, let's jump off, and we'll jump back on live in like maybe an hour and a half. Guys, hopefully the discounted course wouldn't be sold out by then. So you might want to grab it before like 9 more people buy it. But
someone else just bought it too. Mr. Man, add me on Facebook, and I'll get you in there.
All right, cool. Well, I hit you in a little while, Tom.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for having me on.
Subscribe to my shit and like my motherfucking video, or get herpes.
Get herpes. Not mad herpes like you get from wrestling either. That's common. You're gonna get
like fucking genital herpes. All right, dude. Later.
All right, I'll see you.